Electricity has woven its way throughout American life. It is being used in every business, every home, and even powering cars. Hydroelectric power, or power made from dams, represents a significant portion of electricity generation. It represents about 6.3% of total U.S. large-scale electricity generation and 31.5% of total large-scale renewable energy. Within this industry, there has been a problem involving the aging of both infrastructure and workers. This problem has slowly grown over time and has hit a critical turning point that will alter the future of the industry. Dams are getting older. Both important infrastructure and industry-specific jobs are being overlooked. A lack of observation over the industry has led to a large decrease in interest, causing those remaining to be overworked and leave as well. This domino effect has created a large job shortage that has just begun to display its full extent. Outdated knowledge within education, incorrect public assumptions, and a lack of faith in the future of this industry have been found to be false and need to be addressed to create change. Many people listening may know absolutely nothing about the industry. Additionally, even those in trade schools or working in adjacent industries may also know very little. This is no surprise as educational gaps about hydroelectric power have been discovered. When surveying schools about hydroelectrics, 70% did not offer hydroelectricity-related degree programs. This only worsens the lack of interest in the industry, with surveys finding that 28% of students were unaware of the jobs that exist. More so, they also did not understand the jobs or skills required to do those jobs. This has put the industry into a crisis, trying to find new workers to replace retiring talent. Many jobs are needed to operate a hydroelectric plant: construction workers, engineers, electricians, utility workers, and so on. A 2022 research paper notes more than a quarter of the domestic hydropower workforce over the age of 55 is retiring in the coming decade. That is significantly older than most sectors, yet many people fail to realize this issue exists. The gap has already been created and needs to be addressed with impactful decisions before anything gets worse. The future of the industry may also be entirely altered as well due to how information is shared. Nearly 45% of the information taught throughout the sector cannot be attained without the current workforce. A government research paper notes that 35% of information is transferred by mouth. Over 10% of information has no formal system at all, and roughly 2.5% of information has unknown origins. The increasing age gap does not just propose a facility shutdown. It also presents the possibility of losing vast amounts of the industry's operational knowledge. Without new workers, the future of this industry may look vastly different or may be plunged into chaos. Additionally, the industry's direction as a whole is changing. America is moving away from large conventional plants and is moving in the direction of retrofitting smaller existing dams with generators. In 2016, roughly 300 megawatts of hydroelectricity generation came online from dams along the Ohio River region that did not previously have generators, that can power nearly 300,000 homes. The idea of adding generators to non-powered dams, NPDs, is becoming the de facto choice since only 3% of the nation's 90,000 dams produce power. This new portion of the industry has shown great potential in keeping hydro involved in the power grid, with the potential to create up to 12,000 megawatts of electricity. That is a 15% increase compared to the 80,000 megawatts currently being generated by dams in the U.S. Dams have even found themselves as a solution to a decade-old problem. A key issue is that, as society moves towards clean energy, there's been a search for ways to store energy in large quantities. The sun does not always shine, the wind does not always blow, and rivers slow down in dry seasons. Luckily, dams have had a fix for this for decades. When water and weather are good, dams take water from their base and use the excess energy they create to pump water back up to a section off part of the river, making a reservoir. During dry seasons or droughts, they move the excess water back down to keep generating electricity. According to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, those reservoirs represent 93% of all industrial-scale energy storage. That, coupled with the average lifespan of dams being around 50 years of age, means that they will be a part of a long-lasting solution to the global matter. The disregard for issues plaguing the industry has caused things to take a negative turn. Correcting old myths, such as dams are no longer being built, is a step in the right direction for fixing these problems. Many things still need to be addressed, such as bringing in more education, teaching about jobs in these forgotten fields, and people need to be taught industry secrets before they are forgotten. Moreover, builders need to be brought in to improve infrastructure and create new locations. Lawmakers and educators need to promote this field to make sure the lights stay on. The future of the industry is looking very promising with dams, but hydroelectricity can only get as far as people are willing to believe in it.